Welcome to the channel. This is my group, funnelhackerpro.com. If you haven't joined the group, I'm not going to go through a whole bunch of explanations. Just go by there and check it out. I'm pretty sure you enjoy it. Let's go. If you are new to the channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Click the notification button so you can know when I upload. I'm pretty much on an everyday, one-a-day upload right now, but I'm kind of like taking the weekends off, but you still want to get notified when I'm uploading these videos and catch them fresh. Share the video if you like and click the thumbs up. If you can do that right now, and if you don't like it, you can take it back at the end. Now, I want to jump right into this passive income. A lot of people want to make passive income. Number one is with passive income, I want you to kind of look at it as if you had energy stored in something, right? So you can take a coil of wire or even a rubber band, right? If you stretch a rubber band out, that energy is stored. When you snap it back, then you'll get that energy back. And that's how passive income works. You need to put in a certain amount of energy or money, whichever one you have. But no matter what, there's a certain amount of resources that go in up front. And then over time, you'll collect that passive income. Now, the best passive income that I like is residual income, right? And so you can get that from stocks and bonds and things like that. And if you are like a musician or something like that, or a movie star, you can get residual incomes from when your movies play. Now, over time, maybe you won't get as many residuals as you used to get. I remember Lucille Ball years ago, for everyone, it got to a point, no matter how old they got, for every time that you saw an I Love Lucy on, she made something like $257 for every time you saw one playing on her residuals. So she got residuals for a super long time on those, and her family is still collecting residuals to this day. So is it possible for you to do that? I'm going to show you how to do that in a minute. But the first thing I want to show you on how to check residual money is coming on ClickBank. Now, they call them selling to porkers, fat people. You will always make money on weight loss products. It's just a win-win situation. Now, the market is crowded. Of course it is. But that doesn't matter. There's always people joining the ranks that are going to be purchasing these products. There's never going to be, unless the world like has a big old famine thing or something like that, there's never going to be a shortage of people looking to lose weight. So that's like an easy go-to place to go to make some money, like right now, if you just want to make some money today. And what you want to do is find some of these people that have a good back end. So when you're becoming an affiliate for these people, what you'll be doing is creating some nice copywritten pre-frame doorway pages to frame up the sale in order to get those people in, right? So a lot of these people, they can't advertise their products on Facebook, or they can't advertise their products on Google PPC or YouTube because they're not compliant. And so what you can do is make compliance ads and try to find a way to sell the traffic that you've purchased off again cheaper in order to make some money. So let me give you an example. If it costs you $1 a lead in order to get people from Facebook, but your commission was $30, it'd be worth it, right? So let's just say you paid $15 a lead on Facebook for these ads, for these weight loss products, and then you sold them for $30. That would be worth it because you're making 100% profit there. But I want to show you a different way to do that. But becoming an affiliate is definitely something you should check out. It's not something that's easy to do. You'll have to understand, especially with health and weight loss products. If you're brand new to the game, I would not suggest you try health and weight loss products on Facebook or Google, because you're probably going to get slammed because you don't understand the rules and regulations. Start with something easier like woodworking or something like that, and then work your way up to the weight loss products, and I think you'll be fine. But there's other ways of dealing with the weight loss products, so let me show you another way of making money. Selling supplements online. Supplements is $1 billion business right now, and how you can make some money. I'm going to tell you, we're going to come all the way over here to Agora Financial sooner or later, and you're going to find out exactly how they make money. Now, the way you can do this, let me just go ahead and fast forward a little bit. you can find a company that wants to do business with you because you are a copywriter. These are copywriting secrets, right? So because you are a copywriter, there are a lot of companies out there. I mean a lot, dude. Like, because people are good in business does not mean they're good in marketing. As a matter of fact, a good businessman will understand he needs to hire a marketer. But I don't want you going to get a job, because Agora Financial will pay you residuals on writing for them, right? But then you'll be like kind of working for them. I would prefer you become a partner. That's the power of copywriting. So you find a company like companies here on ClickBank, and you partner with them, and you say, hey, I can beat your control. So you say, I can beat what you have up now. You write out a landing page, test it out. If you beat their control, you say, listen, I want 20% of the sales on that product, or 15% of the sale of that product for the life of the product. And those are residuals. And that's just like Lucille Ball getting that money. Every time they run ads on that product and you make sales, boom, you get your money. Now, you have to deal with a reputable company like Agora, and they will do business with you, but deal with reputable companies that's been around for a while so you can get your money. But it does happen, and people make money that way. And that is the way I would suggest you structure your deals. You can also get a buy your own Thrive cart that I have right here, and they have a new JV feature, so where you can have joint ventures and you can sign them up in your Thrive cart, and then the money will be split at the cart. So if they get sales, you can make them a client on your Thrive cart, and if they get sales, the money, everything is transparent, and you can have up to like 10 clients or 8 clients or whatever, and that way you can have residual sales on and on and on, and that is one of the biggest ways to do that. Another thing that you can do, and what I like, is making sure that automation and back end is how you can deal with residual income. So, of course, you would still need to be a media buyer, so you would still have to purchase ads for your product to get in new people, but maybe you only do that once every 6 months. You run a big ad campaign, and then you let those people go into an automation campaign. And then those people, you set up your automation so they're constantly selling them something new in the background. And if you keep doing that, adding, and then your automation software will automatically call the people that haven't made any purchases and upsell and cross-sell and sell, let's say, affiliate products to the list that you do have. The main thing you would need to do is build that asset, which is that energy we talked about in the front, to like 20,000. My goal was 100,000 people on a list. Get 100,000 people on a list, keep them active, and keep selling them shit. And that's emailing your list every day, but you can automate that so you get that residual income. Now, once your list has been, it's starting getting fatigued, then you go get out and you get more ads in. I'll show you how to get more emails without having to do a whole bunch of work as well. Something you can do with a phone call or on your smartphone, and everything has to be maintenance, even if you buy real estate. So there's no such thing as having passive or residual income. I'm going to buy real estate. Well, water heaters are going to break. Carpets are going to go bad. You're going to have to do something with that. Even with free solar, they call it free solar energy, right? It's not really free, because with that, you have to pay for batteries. You got to wipe the solar panels off, yada, yada, yada. Wires go bad. It's just, it's a never-ending thing. So with passive income, don't think that you won't do any work. But these are ways that you can have passive income without having to worry about going on Facebook. So I wanted to show you this. These are buyers, okay? So, and they've purchased on direct mail. These are 95% direct mail, and these are now leads. This is counts through 4/19/2019. This is an updated list. 95% sold on direct mail. Health supplements, right? People that are aging and have health problems, they're interested in all natural supplements to help relieve symptoms. And the average sale on this order is $75. So here you have all of your information. Now you're going to ask me, well, Sonny, do I have to send out direct mail? Listen, direct mail works. I want to make that clear. If you're a good copywriter, you don't have to be cutting edge. But if you are a decent copywriter, direct mail works. I want to show you something else here. Here's another one here. 100% direct mail sold. updated list through 2019. 72% females, 25% male, a $52 average order. Now, I will let you see what the ads look like. Here's this Dr. Leonard's catalog. This is what they're purchasing out of right here. This is what it looks like. It's not like this is the greatest thing since sliced bread, okay? This isn't the greatest. This is a simple catalog people are purchasing right out of this catalog on direct mail. You asking me, how can this be a residual thing? Because what I want you to understand is these people don't just stop buying. What I want you to get you the mindset to understand is the front end. You want to get them to buy a $5 product. That's just the front end. And then you keep selling these people over and over and over again, and you dip in. Now, if you look right here, there is in their total universe, there's 1.7 million people in their total universe. All right. But 1 month buyers is 137 people. That means they purchased 30 days ago. Okay. And what how this works is, and I'm going to show you how this works, is you would pick out this list and say, I want these people, and I want to either mail them something. They'll give you a data card on that. I either want to mail them something, or you can email them, and you have phone numbers as well on some of these. So you can pick out what marketing channel you want to contact them on. So if you didn't want to do direct mail, I would personally do that. That's what I would do. I run in the exact opposite direction of what everybody else is doing on the internet. So I slowed down. I saw what everybody else was doing, and I started looking at other avenues. Remember, if it works on the internet, it'll work on another channel. So now you can see on how I would do that. And what you do is you go to this place here, Macromark, and you can give them that list, and they will do do a negotiation for you to get these targeted mailing lists. What's really cool is there's another place that I deal with called the SRDS, and what's really awesome is they've updated what they do now. So let me show you exactly what they're doing now. And I picked out one down here. This isn't the best example, but what I wanted to show you down here, what I have here is the MasterCard audiences and luxury living. It's MasterCard audience gives marketers the ability to target any consumer audience via email, Facebook, direct mail, and addressable TV. Addressable TV. Their universe is 9 million. What I wanted to point out here is that you can target them on Facebook, and that's like new age now. So not only can you use the SRDS to try to get direct mail anymore, like the old school Gary Halberts, and everybody used to do stuff, Gary Bensavanga used to do things directly in the mail. But remember, I just showed you that direct mail still works. As a matter of fact, they did a study not too long ago, and people are opening up direct mail more than what they're opening up email now. Because why? The email box, the inbox is crowded. People see just like all day long, it's something like 8,000 advertisements in one day now. In one way or another, we're talking about billboards, commercials, TV commercials, radio commercials, advertising on the internet, shit in your email, 8,000 advertisements a day. So when something comes in the mail now, they respect it more. And people in the age demographic, and we're talking about baby boomers now, have polled out to say they prefer to have something in their hands now. They like to have that advertisement in their hand, and they can look at it and they can feel it. It makes them feel like they're more connected with who's selling them some shit. So I want to get you out of the frame of mind that you have to do everything online. Remember, it might cost you $1 a piece to send it out, but all you need is a 1% response with a $75 product, and you send out 2,000 or 3,000 pieces. You only need a 1% response to make your money back. Okay, and remember, that's just the front end. Now, once you've made money like that and you've gotten their address and everything, and you know that they're buyers, and they've already paid for you to have all that information, now it's virtually free for you to advertise to those people to buy more shit from them at a later, or for them to buy more shit from you at a later date. So that's what you want to do with that, and go to Macromark, and you can get get them to make deals for those lists that you just saw at the SRDS as well, and on Nextmark. This is Nextmark right here. And you just go to list www.nextmark.com. The next thing I want to show you is Agora Financial, and we talked about that earlier, and how they make money is publishing. Now, this is a really interesting idea, and I talked about this in another video. What I want you to understand, what they do is they go get influencers, right? These are influencers, and what they do is they use their built-in audiences to write copywriting and make products for them and their audiences. What's really cool is you get a percentage of that, and they already have the audience, so you don't have to do any media buying. If you do, you get more of a percentage. But if you just write up a product, and it's kind of like going like back in the day, you look on to tell you how it works, is you know how you've seen a product on an infomercial, and then some guy goes, "Hi, I'm Dr. So-and-so, and I wanted to show you how I'm doing blah." He's the influencer. And somebody else wrote that product there from how you can keep your skin clean they have one out here now by eating French or using the nectar out of a French cantaloupe or something. My wife showed it to me the other day. So the doctor is not the one that's presenting the product. It was a copywriter that got with him, used him as an influencer because he's a doctor, and there's some type of proof there and a trust factor, right? Credibility there. And you take that and you couple that, and then you get a percentage. And every time they sell that product, when they're talking to their audiences, when they put that product on their videos, or when they decide to present that product to make a little bit of money, which they can use over and over and over again for years, you get your cut automatically. And that's how Agora Financial does it. And I want you to remember, Agora Financial is a billion, with a B, $1 billion company. And their business model works for them. And that's the number one thing that I wanted you to get out of this, is that everybody's thinking that you have to go do funnels and, whatever, or selling courses online, which is really a crowded space right now. And I want you to back away from that and look at what else you can do. And this is really simple, because you have the copywriting examples in front of you on ClickBank. Right? So you know that this guy right here is converting. You can find other health supplements, and if you search by gravity, that's converting. So you automatically have a copywriting example that is known to work. You know that copywriting example to work. So you don't have to worry about whether you're going to convert or not. And remember, if it's on the internet or if it's on a video, you get it transcribed and you put it on a piece of paper and send it to the house. There's no difference, right? I did that exact same thing and converted like crazy. I took a web page that I had, I printed it out on a piece of paper, I sold them something up front. I think it was a little tripwire MP3 player for $5, and I had that ride along, and I made tons of money on that. As a matter of fact, on residual income, I got a guy that's been a member of, or a few people that's been a member of my membership program that pay me every month like clockwork, and I haven't talked to him, and it's been 2 years. $38 and some odd cents. I don't know how many of them is now, but there's quite a few of them that just pay me. They're called rebills, and they keep paying me money until their credit card goes bad, I guess. So anyways, here's a place called Newsmax, and you can get solo ad dumps from them. So if you want to talk to conservative males, another place called Archamac. If you want to talk to conservative males, those are the guys with the money, 50 years old, and they want those supplements, these same people that have been mail order. If you want to catch these people online, you go do a dump with Newsmax. And what's really cool about this is they're going to email their list of, let's say, 1 million people. And then when they click on those ads and they come to your list, and they're going to opt into your list, number one is you get to retarget these people with Google, because you're going to put a pixel on the link. So you get to retarget them with Google and Facebook. So now you can find them online. But also you now have their email addresses. So now if they purchase up front, that's cool. But if not, it doesn't matter, because you'll have 100 emails lined up to follow up with them until they do purchase, and then walk them through your value ladder. And that's residual income. So I just wanted to show you a very small kitchen table business, and I want to give you guys an idea of what I think internet business is, right? I don't agree with everybody else with VAs and hiring people, and Ty Lopez and social media marketing agencies, and Tim Ferriss with all this fucking four-hour work week by hiring a bunch of people from the Philippines to do work for you. That's not a true internet business with freedom. A true internet business with freedom, to me, in my opinion, is me a laptop, and the fucking internet. That's it. I don't want to add any extra to that shit. Me, a laptop, and the internet. And I've proven it. And over the last 3 years, I've made well over $200,000 just with me, a laptop, and the internet. I want you to think about that. And I get residual incomes every month. And as long as you automate everything, you'll be fine. If you enjoyed this video, man, make sure to click the thumbs up, share it with a friend for somebody that you know that might could use this information. And the next thing, man, if you haven't subscribed, hit that subscribe button and the notification button so you can know when I upload these videos. It's been a real joy bringing this information to you guys. I'm bringing out one a day. And remember, every day, man, this is going to no matter what you do with this copywriting, passive income, in the beginning, you're going to have to put in work every day to make sure that it's going to work for you, man. There's no shortcuts to making money, man. I'll see you guys tomorrow.